Alright, let's play a little guessing game. Picture this, a financial institution serving thousands, offering everything from savings accounts to car loans. Who really owns it? Is it a billionaire sitting in a penthouse? A shadowy corporation pulling the strings? Or maybe it's something completely different. Stick around, because today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of credit unions, and specifically, we're answering the question, who owns Patriot Federal Credit Union? Now, before we get to Patriot specifically, let's address a common misconception. When we think of owning something, we often think of shareholders, investors, or a single wealthy individual. That's the typical model for banks and publicly traded companies. But credit unions? They operate on a completely different principle. Imagine a group of people, maybe coworkers, neighbors, or members of a specific community, who decide to pool their resources. They create a financial cooperative where each member has an equal stake. That's the essence of a credit union. It's a not-for-profit, member-owned financial cooperative. Think of it as a community chest where everyone contributes and everyone benefits. So, how does this translate into ownership? Well, the owners of a credit union aren't investors seeking profit. They are the members themselves. Every person who opens an account, deposits money, or takes out a loan becomes a part owner of the credit union. This is a fundamental difference that sets credit unions apart from traditional banks. Now, let's get back to Patriot Federal Credit Union. You might be wondering, okay, that's credit unions in general, but what about Patriot specifically? Well, Patriot Federal Credit Union is no exception to this rule. It's a member-owned cooperative. This means that every single member of Patriot Federal Credit Union is an owner. But what does that mean in practical terms? It means that members have a say in how the credit union is run. They elect a volunteer board of directors from among their own ranks. This board is responsible for setting the credit union's policies, making strategic decisions, and ensuring that the credit union operates in the best interests of its members. Think of it like a town hall meeting, but for your finances. Members have the opportunity to participate in annual meetings, vote on important issues, and contribute to the direction of the credit union. This democratic structure ensures that the credit union remains accountable to its members and prioritizes their needs. Now, let's address some common questions that might arise. You might be thinking, if members own it, how does it get funded? Credit unions are funded primarily through member deposits and loan interest. Unlike banks that seek to maximize profits for shareholders, credit unions reinvest their earnings back into the cooperative. This can take the form of lower loan rates, higher savings rates, and fewer fees for members. You might also be wondering, how do I become an owner? It's simple. You become an owner by becoming a member. In the case of Patriot Federal Credit Union, they have specific eligibility requirements for membership, often based on where you live, work, or belong to certain organizations. These requirements are designed to maintain the community-focused nature of the credit union. So, let's break down the key takeaways. Member ownership. Patriot Federal Credit Union is owned by its members, not by external investors or shareholders. Democratic control. Members elect a volunteer board of directors to represent their interests. Not-for-profit. The credit union operates on a not-for-profit basis, reinvesting earnings back into the cooperative. Community focus. Patriot Federal Credit Union is committed to serving its members and the communities they live in. Now, you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but what are the advantages of being a member owner? Well, there are several. First, you often get better rates. Because credit unions are not-for-profit, they can offer lower loan rates and higher savings rates compared to traditional banks. This can save you money in the long run. Second, you often get personalized service. Credit unions tend to focus on building relationships with their members. This means you're more likely to receive personalized attention and support. Third, you're supporting your community. By banking with a credit union, you are investing in your local economy and helping to build a stronger community. Fourth, you have a voice. As a member owner, you have a say in how the credit union is run. This means you can contribute to the direction of the credit union and ensure that it meets your needs. Now, let's address a few more common questions. What happens if the credit union fails? Credit unions are insured by the National Credit Union Administration, NCUA, which provides deposit insurance similar to the FDIC for banks. This means that your deposits are protected up to a certain limit. Are credit unions as technologically advanced as banks? Absolutely. Credit unions are increasingly adopting new technologies to enhance their services. Many credit unions offer online and mobile banking, as well as other digital tools. How do I choose the right credit union? When choosing a credit union, consider factors such as membership eligibility, the range of services offered, and the credit union's reputation. Look for a credit union that aligns with your financial goals and values. The story of Patriot Federal Credit Union is a testament to the power of cooperative finance. It's a reminder that financial institutions can be owned and operated by the people they serve. It's a model that prioritizes community, service, and member empowerment. In a world where large corporations often dominate the financial landscape, credit unions offer a refreshing alternative. They provide a more personal, community-focused approach to banking. By becoming a member of Patriot Federal Credit Union, you're not just opening an account, you're becoming a part owner of a financial cooperative that's committed to your success. The fundamental aspect to remember is that you, as a member, are the key to the success of Patriot Federal Credit Union. Your deposits, your loans, and your participation all contribute to the strength and stability of the cooperative. This is the beauty of the credit union model. It's a system built on trust, cooperation, and mutual benefit. So, the next time you think about your finances, remember that you have a choice. You can choose to bank with a large, impersonal corporation, or you can choose to become a member owner of a credit union like Patriot Federal Credit Union. You can choose to be a part of a financial cooperative that's committed to your success and the success of your community. The answer to the initial question is simple: you, the members, own Patriot Federal Credit Union. It is not a complicated scheme, but a cooperative effort. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.